They told you to be nice, to be available, to buy flowers, to say the right thing, text the right way, act soft, in hopes that she'd notice. And yet, here you are, alone, confused, tired of chasing. Because what no one told you is that attention is earned, not asked for. The truth is simple. If you build it, they will come. Not because you begged, not because you impressed her with words, but because you became the man that cannot be ignored. This isn't about tricks or pickup lines. This is about presence, value, and power. The kind of power only a man on his mission has. You want her attention? Good. Earn it by building something worth being around. Let me give it to you straight. A man who chases women is a man who isn't chasing himself. He's outsourcing his worth, and in doing so, he lowers his value with every text, every compliment, every "please notice me" behavior. You see, when you chase, you give her the power. You broadcast one message loud and clear. I'm not enough, but if I chase hard enough, maybe I'll convince her otherwise. Let that sink in, because the truth is, the men who get chased, who draw women in without trying, they do something different. They build. They build their bodies. They build their empires. They build their minds. They build their silence. A man who builds doesn't need attention. He's not thirsty. He's focused. That focus, that discipline, it's rare. And what's rare becomes attractive by default. So stop chasing. Start building. Because chasing her is not masculine. Building yourself is. You don't attract her by saying the right thing. You attract her by becoming the right man. Here's what that man builds. 1, his physique. Your body is your first message to the world. You don't need to look like a fitness model, but if your body is soft, your habits are too. Your muscles are visual proof of your discipline, suffering, and consistency. And yes, that's attractive. Not just to her, but to you. You respect yourself more. You walk different. You speak different. 2, his mission. Your purpose is your masculine anchor. Without it, you float, drift, get distracted. Women can feel that. But when you walk with direction, speak with clarity, and wake up with a purpose, you become magnetic. You don't need millions. You need movement. Start the business, learn the trade, build the craft. Do something bigger than comfort. 3, his mindset. This is where the game really changes. Calm, controlled, stoic. A man who doesn't react to drama, who doesn't fold under pressure, that's rare. And rare is irresistible. You don't need to be loud. You need to be grounded. A calm man is a dangerous man because he's mastered himself. Let's talk psychology for a second. Women are biologically wired to seek stability, strength, and direction. They are drawn to masculine order, not chaos, not neediness, not boys pretending to be men with flashy status and no substance. A man on his mission sends a primal message. I am valuable, not because you said so, but because I know so. He isn't reacting to the world. He's building one. Women don't fall for what you say. They fall for the gravity you create. So here's what happens when you build. You stop needing attention. And that energy shift, it's everything. You're no longer just another guy. You're the guy she can't quite figure out. The one who doesn't text first. The one who's not checking her stories. The one who's busy building. And that mystery, that strength, that direction, it pulls her in. Modern culture teaches you the opposite. Swipe endlessly, hook up now. Get rich quick, get girls fast. But the real masculine path, it's not about now, it's about later. Delayed gratification is the ultimate masculine virtue. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you stack power. Every time you choose silence over validation, you grow sharper. Men who delay dominate. Because here's the cold truth. If you build yourself for 1 year in silence, body, mind, income, confidence, you will not recognize yourself, and neither will she. But by then, you won't be building for her, you'll be building for your legacy.
If you build it, they'll come. But by the time they do, it won't even matter. Because this was never about them. It was never about followers, or women, or proving you're enough. You're not building to be liked. You're building to be unshakable. You're building for something deeper. Your standard, your word, your legacy, and the man you see in the mirror when no one else is watching. The quiet respect you earn from yourself when you don't fold, when you show up, when you don't quit on the days no one would blame you for it. That's power. Not the kind they sell online, not the kind that fades when the crowd stops clapping. I'm talking about the power that doesn't need applause, doesn't need validation, just direction and execution. You've already wasted enough time chasing, pleasing, explaining, performing. That ends here, today, now. From this point forward, you don't chase, you don't react, you build. Whether they see it or not, whether they clap or not, whether they stay or leave, it doesn't matter. Because you don't do it for them. You do it for the man inside you that's been quiet for too long. The one who's tired of excuses, tired of fitting in, tired of pretending to be soft when deep down he knows he was built for more. And listen, this path, it's not easy. Most won't take it. Most will tap out, go back to comfort, go back to chasing validation. But you're still here, still listening, still standing. That tells me everything. So here's what I want you to do if this message hit you. Drop a comment below. Type, "I build in silence." Let it be your first step, a public declaration that you're done playing small. And if you're ready to be reminded of who you really are, subscribe to Men of Power. This isn't a channel, it's a reminder, a mirror, a sharpened edge against the softness of the world. We don't do fluff, we don't do noise, we build in silence, in discomfort, in discipline. Because when you build right, they always come. But by the time they do, you'll already be out of reach.